Listening to the Joe Show on Facebook Live. He's so real and he tells the truth. Oh, tell the truth. He's so real and he's for me and you. It's the Joe Show. It's the Joe Show.
Need brakes fixed? Alternator replaced? Oil change? Tie rods? Ball joints? Or much more? Call Stuckey's Automotive here in Fordyce, Arkansas. With more than 30 years of experience, Stuckey's and his certified licensed mechanics knows exactly what it takes to get your vehicle back running. He's located at 409 Overpass here in Fordyce, Arkansas. Hours of operations are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until and by appointments on Saturdays. And don't forget, Stuckey's also offers towing services. So give Stuckey's a call today at 870-250-1870. That's 870-250-1870. And remember, Stuckey's motto is, get 'em in and get 'em out. Are you looking for some great insurance coverage and you live in the Fordyce, Arkansas or surrounding areas? Well, search no more. Contact Milton Insurance Agency. Milton Insurance Agency is committed to providing you with the highest quality insurance plans available, combined with some of the lowest possible rates. Whether you're shopping for auto insurance, home insurance, health or life insurance, or business insurance, they can help you obtain the best coverage available with the lowest rate possible. Located at 314 North Spring Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas, Milton Insurance Agency truly value the long-term relationship with their clients and are proud to give families, individuals, and businesses the personal attention required when it matters most. When claims arise, they realize that it can be very stressful and will do everything possible to assure timely and complete recovery. Here are a few more coverages they provide: business auto insurance, builder's risk insurance, commercial property insurance, ATV insurance, classic car insurance, motorcycle insurance, and the list goes on and on. So stop what you're doing and get your free quote today. Give Milton Insurance a call at 870-352-2155. That's 870-352-2155. You can also find them on Facebook or check out their website. That's www.miltonins.com. Your exhaust on your vehicle is so important. And that's why you need Fordyce Muffler Shop here in Fordyce, Arkansas. Jay and Cindy and their certified crew of welders and mechanics are standing by and ready to work for you. In-state or out-of-state, there's no job too big or too small for them to do. And not only do they work on mufflers, they do U-joints, CV axles, wheel bearings, shocks and struts. They build deer stands, duck blinds, dog kennels, car sheds, swings, floating fishing pier, and they do custom fabrications. The list goes on and on. They're also the home of Lego Creek Blinds, Dan Hunting Gear, and they have many Gorman items. So stop by Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. at 1414 North Highway 79 in Fordyce, Arkansas, or call them at 870-352-5733. That's Fordyce Muffler Shop, where they don't do just mufflers.
Everybody is looking for fresh fish and tasty treats. Head over to Stanfield's Fish Market at 710 Morton Street in Fordyce. Open Thursday and Friday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. and Saturday 8 to 2. From ribeye steaks to live fishing bait and pet food to seasonal plants, we've got it all. And if we don't have it, we'll get it for you. Stanfield's Fish Market, your one-stop shop for everything you need.
You need to hear this if you're in Fordyce. From mufflers to deer stands, we do it all. Hey Fordyce, looking for more than just muffler repairs? Head over to Fordyce Muffler Shop at 1414 Highway 79, 167 Bypass. Jay and Cindy are your friendly local experts for CV axle repairs, custom deer stands, duck blinds, dog kennels, and even floating fishing piers. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Need to chat? Give us a call at 870-352-5733. We're not just a shop. We're part of the community, supporting events like Fordyce on the Cotton Belt. So come on down to Fordyce Muffler Shop, where we don't do just mufflers, we do it all. See you soon.
Are you looking for something to wear? Something for church? Something casual? Or something for a night out on the town? Look no further than Beautifully Designed Inside and Out, located at 104 West 4th Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas. Beautifully Designed Inside and Out have clothing for men and for women, big or small. A wide selection of clothing for you to choose from with accessories to match. Things like men's suits and hats, women dresses and hats, winter, spring, summer, and fall wear. Store hours are Tuesday through Friday, 11 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays, 11 a.m. until 4 p.m. or later if needed. To contact the store or the store's manager, Jennifer Tyler, call 870-352-1327. That's 870-352-1327. They also do steaming and alterations.
Stop by and see us today at 104 West 4th Street, downtown Fordyce. It's called Beautiful Design Inside and Out.
Do you like to shop yard sales, flea markets, junk hunts, or do you like to search for hidden treasures? If so, get to Sharon, Arkansas and check out Wheel and Deal. That's right, Wheel and Deal. They're located at 7008 US Highway 167 in Sharon, Arkansas. You can't miss them. They're right off the highway. They have all sorts of items like washing machine and dryers, ovens, clothing, and shoes. You never know what you're going to find. Their hours of operations are Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays, 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. and they're closed on Sundays. To reach them, call 870-917-8623. That's 870-917-8623. So remember, if you want to feel like you're getting a steal, stop by Wheel and Deal. Who love to fish? Well, I know I do. Introducing Jack's Jigs, specialty hand-tied jigs for all types of fish, any species, any kind. That's right, everything bites Jack's Jigs. They have hair jigs, marabou jigs, hackett feather jigs, and their best seller, a jig called the Cricket Tail Jig. They also make jigs specifically for you bass anglers. So stop what you're doing and head to www.jacksjigs.myshopify.com. You can also call them at 870-329-2608. That's 870-329-2608. So when your buddies are not catching fish, but they see that you did, tell them to head to the website or call Jack's Jigs. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Joe from Facebook Hottest Live Show, The Joe Show. That's right, guys. I'm here at Marty's Body and Glass Shop here in Fordyce, Arkansas. I know the signs say Marty's Body Shop, but I know a lot of you know about Marty's Body and Glass Shop because, guys, you can get windshield work scheduled here at Marty's Body and Glass Shop in Fordyce, Arkansas. That's right. You got a windshield need to be replaced. Marty's can get that done for you as well. And guys, check this out. Not only do they do that, guys, they do PDR. That's paintless dent repair. That means if you got hail damage, hey, come to Marty's. If somebody hit your vehicle with a baseball or softball, put a dent in it, bumped it at the grocery store or something like that, hey, they can get PDR here at Marty's and get the job done, guys. That's right. So not only body work, not only getting your windshield replaced, they do PDR, guys. So, hey, get to Fordyce, Arkansas, guys. They're open Monday through Thursday, guys. Here in Fordyce, Arkansas, you can reach them at 870-352-2443. That's 870-352-2443. They're located at 1017 Morrow Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas. And let me tell you something else about the windshields, guys. If you got a rock peck, and you know those rock pecks are known to spread in the wintertime, guys, you need to get to Marty's. They can repair that rock peck and get it scheduled here at Marty's Body and Glass here in Fordyce, Arkansas. Guys, that's right, guys. They live by John 3:16. That's right. Marty's Body and Glass Shop in Fordyce, Arkansas. A family-owned, friendly atmosphere, guys. And they're very professional, and they do an outstanding job. Remember, guys, they're open Monday through Thursday, guys, and call them at 870-352-2443. That's right. See you later. Check out Marty's.
Ooh, yeah. It's time. Early in the morning. When I rise, time to wake up. Listening to the Joe Show on Facebook Live. He's so real and he tells the truth. He's so real and he's for me and you. It's the Joe Show. It's the Joe Show.
Good morning. What's happening? What's going on with you guys? What's going on? Good to see everybody on this beautiful Wednesday morning, man. If you woke up, you won. Good to see everybody on Facebook Hottest Live Show here in the big city of Fordyce, Arkansas. If you don't mind, share the show. Click that share button. Say good morning to me. If you don't mind, just share. Just click share, Good morning to you if you just riding down the road, or if you just, I know we got people that comes in late, and that's cool too. Because I do the advertising. I'd like to welcome Jack's Jig to the Joe Show, guys. That's right, Jack's Jig. If you watching this right now, guys, just say welcome Jack's Jig to the Joe Show. Hey guys, I used their jigs on last weekend, and I caught crappie on Jack's Jigs. So hey, you're gonna hear a lot more about Jack's Jig, as well as our newcomer Wheel and Deal in Sheridan, Arkansas. Where you want to go to one of the best flea markets in South Arkansas is at Wheel and Deal in Sheridan, Arkansas. I appreciate you guys for reaching out to the Joe Show for advertising and basically putting the word out there about your businesses. And if there's anybody else, hey, reach out to me. Get your ads running on the show before the show comes on. And also, guys, I am starting soon a special night of advertising where I'll come on in the evening time and I won't do nothing but talk about the companies that advertise with the Joe Show. So that's going to be coming up real soon. I'll probably be doing it on a Thursday night of the week where I will get on and I will speak on nothing but the advertisings of the companies that advertise with the Joe Show. So, if you have any church announcements or things like that, and you want to be able to get that information out there, you donate to the Joe Show. We can definitely do that, because that's what I'll be doing, talking about the local businesses, the ones that's advertising with the show, talking about those that's Jack's Jigs, talking about Will and Deal, and Fordyce Muffler Shop, Milton Insurance Agency, Marty's Body and Glass Shop, Stanfield's Fish Market, Stuckey's Automotive. These are the individuals I will be talking about. Good morning, Aaron. Good to see you. Jeff McLemore, good morning to you. Good to see you as well. Man, this weather has been extremely hot, man. And then in the evening time, it always rains. And I guess it's so hot that the atmosphere has to cool down. I'm assuming that's what be going on. It just be extremely hot and the atmosphere have to cool down. So if you're just logging in, good morning to you. If you're riding out there on the highway headed to work, good morning to you as well. Make sure you watch for them boys, because I'm telling you, man, police are all over the place. Good morning, Mr. and Mrs. Mark, Pam, Kimberly, Pam, the Zumba queen. Good to see you, girl. Come on in, y'all. Share the show if you don't mind. Remember what I say. You can share the show, but you can delete it afterwards if you don't want to get the updates. Good morning, Sandra Luckett. Sandra, I see you getting up out the bed, girl. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, some of y'all, I'd be so glad to see y'all log in, because I got some people that's going to get into these topics. We got some great topics this morning to be discussing. So don't go nowhere. Y'all keep it locked here. Also, guys, we're going to do this for a short second as we coming in, guys. We're going to pay a little tribute to Dee. That's right, guys. Everybody know her as Dee that played on What's Happening. We just lost Malcolm Jamal Warner. We just lost him, guys, a couple of weeks ago, and now we've lost Dee from What's Happening, guys. And, growing up, watching these television shows, whether it be The Cosby Show, whether it be What's Happening, that was a part of our childhood life, man. These individuals were people that we saw on the big screen that actually made it, and, and so, when you lose them, it feels like you lose a little bit of part of yourself. So this is just a little bit talking about Dee here. I'm going to play it, guys, for you guys. And so for those who you don't know, you'll know who she is after this.
It's a family show, and of course, we had subject matter that everyone could relate to, so that's always good. And of course, the characters are so lovable, so even Dee.
Oh, Rod, you didn't have to bring flowers.
Wayne, grow up.
Danielle Spencer, best known as Kid Sister Dee from What's Happening, has died. She was 60 years old.
What are you doing? You're messing up the reception. She knows what she's doing. Turn that off. Dee, turn that thing off. What are you doing? We're watching a football game.
So watch it. It won't bother me.
The actress's co-star Haywood Nelson sharing the news on Instagram, posting this tribute. We've lost a daughter, sister, family member, our Shiro. Danielle is loved. She will be missed in this form and forever embraced.
Grab a broom, Dee. Make yourself at home.
Goodbye.
Dee.
Danielle starred as sharp-tongued Dee in all 3 seasons of the TV classic before leaving Hollywood behind to become a vet in Virginia.
Hi, I'm Dr. Danielle Spencer Fields, and you've got compassionate animal care.
Well, I had a car accident 2 years ago, and I had spinal surgery subsequently.
Danielle lived her life partially paralyzed, which informed her approach to caring for animals, focused on finding real problems, not just treating symptoms.
I've always loved animals.
I remember I had a lump in my breast, and, you know, I'm a vet. I should know these things.
She was also a breast cancer survivor, and while no official cause of death has been released, she did reportedly suffer a recurrence before her death.
Even going through all of this, I still know that there's a plan for me. I'm still here for a reason. And that's what I had to think of, that, you know, what I'm going through is for someone else, not for me.
Alright guys, that's something I just want to share with you guys. And I know a lot of you guys are familiar with her from, like I said, the sitcom What's Happening, man. You know, this is just go to age. All this do is it ages us. You know, it's kind of let us know our age. You know, when you hit your 50s, 40s, and even sometimes 30s. You know, you start to see, you know, things like this around you happen. But hey, rest in peace to Miss Daniela. You know, rest in peace. You know, so. You said my volume is low, Miss. Hold on, let me check. Let me see here. Hold on, just a minute. Bring this down. Is that a little bit better right there? I don't know if that's better. If that's better, let me know. If that's better, let me know, guys. Let me know. Because it's maxed out. You know. Kim, you may need to turn. Kim, is that same flip phone you had? Kim, is that same flip phone you had last time I saw you? You may need to turn it up. Is anybody else having problems hearing me? Anybody else? Anybody else? Is anybody else having problems hearing me? You know, if you are, let me know. I had to mess with Kill for a minute. You Kill. But I'm maxed out. I'm maxed out on this end. You know. So I think it's Kim phone. Kim, you gotta turn your phone up. Kim, you better turn that phone up. You know you. hey, y'all. It's Miss Kim's phone. That's what it is. I know. Oh, she's not on. Turn that computer up. Whatever. Hey, I went fishing with a buddy of mine, y'all. Shoot, I couldn't get out. Boy, I couldn't get out for nothing. Boy, that sucker whooped out a flip phone. Boy, that flip, whop. Whop. I seen a beam shoot from the top of it all the way to the satellite. He said, hey, you can use my phone. Boy, I don't care what nobody say. Man, them flip phones, boy, you better get you one. You better get one for emergency purposes, because regular cell phones can't fool with a flip phone. A flip phone, see what it is, the flip phone don't have all that extra crap on it. And so the flip phone don't do nothing but get you out. That's it. And so, but that flip phone, boy, that sucker fleet, boy, you just like on, hey, I said, I can't get out. He said, I can't get out, man. My phone ain't got no signal. Boy, you whipped out that sucker like Captain Kirk Boy, you whooped out that sucker like Captain Kirk on the Starship Enterprise. Boy, you whooped that sucker out, boys. A beam of light shot from it. Straight to the sky. He said, Joe, you... I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just messing with y'all. But I ain't never seen no flip phone get service that. Boy, I was talking. Boy, I dialed on that flip phone. Boy, I died on that flip phone, man, and I'm talking about it. The clarity was unheard of. The clarity was unheard of. You know, I'm serious, man. Ain't nothing wrong with them. I'm telling you, I want one for emergency purposes. Cause boy, hey, I'm talking about. I called KB on the sheet. Talking, why you talking so loud, y'all? He was holding out way in the back of the boat talking. Phone got good service. That's all I can tell you. Get your flip phone for you know, for good. I'm serious. You get stranded, you need something to get you out. A flip phone to do it. All right, Joe Show, we're pushing on, guys. Let's get on into this show. We got a lot to talk about. We got 2 great topics, guys. I want to make sure I cover all of them this morning. So how y'all doing this morning? Rate yourselves, you know. Let's rate ourselves today. Considering how you feeling, considering how this week's been going, 1 being horrible, 10 being it's been great. Rate it. How you been doing? You know, I'm pushing about I say about an 8.5. You know, I'm not a 10, but I'm pushing about an 8.5. So how you guys doing? What's up, Miss Betty? What's going on, Miss Mary Williams? Good to see you, Miss Mary. What's going on, Miss Kimberly Gill? Good morning, good morning. Good to see you, Miss Betty Warner. So good to see you guys logged in. Rain Gross. All right, good to see you, Mr. Wayne. Always good to see you. You know, Miss Wayne said you got to get to work. I understand, brother. All right. We got some people saying, Miss Brill says she is a 10. Miss Betty, we see some 10s up in here this morning. Mary says she's a 10. Hey, man, it's good to be a 10. It's good to be a 10. Nothing wrong with that. Kimberly says, I'm about an 8. I had a sinus headache. See, that's why you can't hear it, Kim. Your ears, your ears stopped up and everything. That's what it is. That's what it is. Jess said, I'm about an 8. 8 weeks at 2 waiting parts for all my diesel toys. I hear you, man. I hear you, Miss Kim. We hope you feel better, girl. We hope you feel better. You know, since, you know, y'all, people are still getting COVID. You know, I work at the hospital, and we had some COVID patients in a few, couple of weeks ago. We had people still get COVID. And so, y'all be careful out there. You know, I went to get something to eat, and I was talking to a young girl. She was all stopped up, and she was sniffing. I was like, what's wrong with you? She was talking, all these allergies. I said, ain't no allergies. Ain't nothing falling. Ain't nothing falling. But she said she had allergies, you know, so I guess so. But still be careful out there, man. And to all y'all 10s, y'all doing great. Y'all spread some of that love. Spread some of that love. Everybody's doing 10. It's so good to see you. Remember what I said a long time ago? When there's nothing going on, be happy. When your kids are doing good, your kids are living, your kids ain't in jail, when your mom or dad is doing good, when you doing good, guys, don't be upset for no reason at all. When there's no reason to be upset, don't be upset. Be happy. Because guess what? Them hills. As old Lee Williams say, them hills, they waiting on you down the road, man. So if you is unhappy and everything is going fine and you still unhappy, man, what you gonna do when you get to a hill? You gonna flip out. So man, when there's nothing going on, when everybody's fine, be happy, smile, enjoy, because I promise you, it's some hills waiting on you down the road. Hills, I'm telling you, be happy. Good morning, Miss Glenda Jackson. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm glad to see you watching from YouTube. Keep it locked in, Miss Glenda. And man, I'm telling y'all, be happy. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You know, when there's nothing going on, be happy. And man, let me get into the show a little bit. We got a lot to talk about. We got Miss Erin says, the dust ain't no joke. I mowed the day before yesterday. I've had clear snot pouring. Thank you, thank you, Erin. You didn't have to be so graphic. I got clear snot. We appreciate you, Erin. TMI. TMI. But that's all right, guys. Share the show if you don't mind. Facebook is buffering. Facebook is all the rhythm. I mean, they're going up. It's going. Right now, it's just floating up and down. I got way more people watching than what they're putting on screen. So I appreciate you guys sharing. Click the like button. While you're doing it, guys, Activity is what make Facebook share your information. It's people that's my friends right now on social media. They cannot see my show. They can't see it. They said, Joe, I turn to your page and I don't see it. That's what Facebook does. So I need y'all help. Share the show if you don't mind. They buffer. They does. I don't know why they do things like that. You know. But man, I was talking to somebody the other day about a lot of the stuff that's going on with the crimes, and you see what they're doing in Washington D.C. right now. They're policing, and Trump is saying that he's finna break down, cut back on the crime in Washington D.C. They got the National Guard there. They got so many police in Washington, and nobody really realized how bad the crime is in Washington. Is pretty bad. I mean, I don't know if anybody ever paid that any attention. Washington is just as bad as places like Chicago, Detroit. I mean, Washington is pretty bad. So, of course, that's where he's at. He's located at most of the time. So, they're trying to cut down on the crime and the police. So, I'm gonna tell you guys, if y'all notice, there's been a lot more videos on Facebook with people showing when they get stopped by the police and how aggressive law enforcement has gotten. You have a president in office that's real tough on crime. So right now, guys, talk to your young people. Tell them, man, don't put themselves in those situations where they got to deal with law enforcement. Because right now, you ain't getting no mercy right now, buddy. I'm telling you, law enforcement done ramped up. They got a president behind them that's gonna get their back. And you better talk to your young kids all this crap about, I know the law. Look, every video I see, you see everybody on there trying to quote, they know the law. I know my rights. Man, show them folks your ID so you can go home. Show them your ID so you can get in your vehicle and you can go home. I'm so sick of seeing people going to jail, man, over not wanting to show their ID because they go to saying, listen, if they pull you over and they go to ask you for your ID, your driver license, why you don't want to show it to them? Why create a problem when there's no problem unless you got something to hide? My thing about it is, if I get stopped by the police, Mr. Brazil, can I see your vehicle registration? Yeah. What stop me for? I know, what stop me? You getting it's already getting started. You finna start a whole bunch of problems, man. Go ahead on, show your identification, show your vehicle registration, and go on about your way. But man, you get everybody, what you stop me for? You profiling me. Man, show your stuff and go on. You can't fight no battle on the side of the road. What you gonna end up is with your underwear up your tail while they jacking you up. You in handcuffs. You calling your folks. You got trying to hold your phone all while this going on. Screaming on Facebook, I need help. Help me. And quoting stuff you don't even really know. Man, talk to your kids. Tell your kids to get to the house. Get home. Then you could deal with it at home. But man, all this, man, I mean, just go to then. And like we was talking about, a lot of people talking about Fordyce. And I want to say this because I live in this town and I'm going to definitely talk about it. A lot of people want to talk about Fordyce. They talk about you come through Fordyce, boy, they going to get you. If you come through Fordyce speeding, of course they going to get you. You go through any town speeding. It's not just Fordyce. There's several other cities if you go through. Now, the criminal aspect of any city hate law enforcement. When law enforcement starts cracking down on drugs, when law enforcement start pulling people over for breaking crimes, for no license and no this and no that, they hate people who break the law. Hate the police. I ain't got no issue with the police because guess what? I'm not out there breaking the law. I'm not out there speeding. I'm not out there riding with no license. I'm not out there riding with expired tags. I'm trying to do everything I can to not break the law. So why I got a problem with them? They don't even bother me. I ain't doing nothing I'm supposed to be doing. But if you talk to anybody, they'll say, my child was playing that music. That music wasn't that loud. Turn your music down. They pull him over and they gonna say he had some drugs in the car. Get the drugs out the car. I'm just keeping it 100, I mean, we got a lot of things. They'll say, well, they picking on us. They doing this. They stopping this. They stopping the black people. They ain't stopping this. They ain't stopping. Man, from what I be seeing on Facebook, they got some They got some tough looking black people and white people. The Mexican, they arrested everybody. So that's why I'm telling you, man, you know, you gotta take responsibility for yourself. You know, I'm not dealing with the police. I've dealt with the police before. I've had a bad incident with the police before, you know, but that same officer come knocked at my door and apologized to me. And I told him, you know, how I felt. And I haven't had any more issues, you know, but you always gonna have a rogue on the force. You're gonna have somebody who trying to show they got the power. Yeah, you'll have that. But if you do what you're supposed to do everything they ask you to do, get home. Get home. You know, I mean, it's really bad out there, guys. And right now, what you got, when you got videos of young men on top of a car blasting off AKs, ARs, and they shooting it all on Facebook. Now you wondering why the police is shooting and killing some of these young men, because a lot of the time, look at you, and you going, every time you turn around, man, you got a violent video of young black men on Facebook shooting guns. Look what happened up in Conway at the park. Somebody got killed. Then everybody wondering why the police got his hand on his gun. Man, if you see, all you ever see on Facebook is violent videos of young black men with guns, you know the police gonna be scared when they pull you over. A lot of this crap is being caused by our young men with guns. They putting on Facebook videos showing their gun. If every time you look on Facebook, you see a young black man in a car pointing a gun away, rapping, he got a gun. When the police pull him over, that's all they got in their mind. That's all they got in their mind. Stop videoing everything. That's all they see on. That's all they seeing on social media. It's our young. Look, we've gotten to the point they calling our young black men YNs, and they accepting it just like they do everything else. These YNs, and they proudly walking around with us. It don't make no sense, man. And it's putting a target on their back. It's putting a target on their back. And that's what's happening with our younger generation, our younger black men. You putting a target on your back, and they identifying themselves as YNs. I just don't get it. You know, I just don't get it. And you see right now, we have an individual in office right now who's tough on crime. They're talking about sending inmates to other countries now. They're talking about literally sending inmates to your loved ones, your little young thuggish, little young this, young whatever you call them. They talking about sending them to other countries. You don't hear nothing good about your child until your child gets shot. Or out there in the street, all of a sudden the child gets shot. He was a good kid. He didn't do no wrong. He had a bright future. But then you go back and you see on Facebook, they on there holding guns, they on there fight. Man, we bringing a lot of this crap to ourselves. And don't nobody want to tell the truth about it. Don't nobody want to admit to it, because people get mad about it. They don't want to hear nobody saying nothing about it. I'm telling you, man, the things that you see on social media is killing our young men, killing them, and young women. All the fighting, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy, it's all right there for you to see. It's all right there for you to see. And that's just the way it is, man. And I'm just hoping and praying, man, that some of our young people will wake up. Our young people. And right now, if you're watching the show right now, if you're of any age right now, you got to think about this. Those young people that you see fighting on Facebook, those young people that you see cursing, those young people that you see holding guns, that's our future. They got to take care of us. They got to pay taxes. They got to get jobs. What are we going to do? Think about that. Think about it. Just really think about that. Well, everybody getting older and older who go to the restaurants. I remember when you used to go to the Sonic, you didn't see nobody over. I done seen 30 and 40-year-old women working at the Sonic. I done seen 30, 40, 50, 60-year-old people working drive-thrus at restaurants. You know why? Because the young people don't want to work. Then they won't hire the young people because the young people aren't dependable. The young people don't want, they got smart mouths, they got attitude, and they not holding jobs. So why are you seeing this 60-year-old woman at a drive-thru? Why are you seeing this 60-year-old woman at a Sonic working? Because don't nobody want to hire our young people because they mouths are smart. They don't want to hold a job. They don't want to come to work on time. When they come to work, they want to sit down. They want to stay on their phones all day, and nobody don't want to give them no job. I'm just keeping it 100 with you. I'm just keeping it 100. It's gotten bad. And then we sit up and we try to defend our young youth. We try to defend them. Well, you know, we went through, it's different now. You got to realize this ain't 1980. This is 2025. Things is totally different now. You can't look back on your life. Well, I went through it. No, it's a whole new ball game now, baby. It ain't like it used to be. You can't nobody say, well, you know, I did that too. You know what? You did it and you made it through it because the times you lived in. You got our young black men and young black women now, a lot of them ain't making it through it. They dying before they reach 25. They incarcerated before they reach 25. Whoo! Real talk. And then who defend our young kids is the parents or the relatives of the young kids that's getting in trouble. They'll defend them. And I'm telling you, man, you got to really stay on top of what's going on with your youth today, because this is a whole totally different ball game, whole totally different world we living in right now. You got more violence going on right now. You got more, right, like I just said before everybody logged in, we have a leader of the country, a president who's tough on crime. And every president that I know I've seen that say they tough on crime, you're going to see a lot of youth go to prison. You see those 13-year-old and that 12-year-old, they trying them as adults and they going to send them straight to the pen. Then he's talking about sending people over in Venezuela and all these different prisons out the country. Now, how would you like it is your little cousin Ray Ray is sitting over in Afghanistan in a prison from the United States? That stuff is going to start happening because you got places like Detroit, Memphis, Washington, D.C. The crime rate is so bad. It's so bad. What do y'all think they're going to do? People right now, everybody watching this show right now, how many of us have said you ain't going nowhere because you scared that somebody gonna get the shooting? And when you think about people who get the shooting, who do you think about? Our young black men. Those are the first person people come to our mind. We don't think about no young white boys. We don't think about, and black people, we think about it too. You think about young black men when it come down to shooting. Why? Because it's called systematic imaging. If that's all you see on social media, every time you see gunshots and fighting, it's always young black youth. Always. So what we say, I ain't going to that Juneteenth celebration. It's going to be too many of us there. There's going to be too many of them young, you know, them YNs going to be there. So what we doing, we ain't going, and we know. But then when we hear somebody talking about it, we get mad. They talking about our kids ain't like that. It is like that. It is. Just turn on social media. You can't even have no event with somebody fighting, and if you hear a fight break out, you can guarantee your money you finna hear some gunshots. Simple as that. Whew. And this is the type of talk that don't nobody want to talk about, because if we don't stop putting this target on our backs, if we don't stop our young men from putting this target on their backs, guys, we are living in a situation where we don't have a future. And I'm just keeping it 100. I'm keeping it 100. Don't defend them. You need to get with them and tell them what you're doing is wrong. Like I said before, I interviewed a young man that come to an interview with some pajama pants on, house shoes, and a hoodie on his head. And he come there, and I took that opportunity to talk to this young man, and I didn't hire him, and I told him why come I didn't hire him. I said, because look at the way you're dressed. You come into an interview, he don't have nobody at home to sit there and tell him to put on the right clothes to go to an interview. And he probably don't. He probably don't. Because some of them don't have their fathers in their life, and if they don't have their fathers in their life now, they probably ain't gonna get them in their life. So I know I done jumped way off. I haven't even did a topic yet, but I'm just, it hurt my heart though to see a lot of these young black men walking the streets. They don't have no job, and they can't get a job because nobody trusts them because of the imaging and everything that people is putting out on social media about. They calling them YNs, and don't nobody want to give them a job. They don't want to give them a chance. It's because of what we're putting out there, the images that we're putting out there. They coming in jobs with hoodies on their heads, hair not cut. They not dressing appropriately to try to get an interview. They got this mindset, hire me the way I am, you gonna accept me the way. Ain't nobody gonna accept you looking like you throw it away. And if there's nobody there talking to them about that, that's what they gonna do. That's what they gonna do. I don't care, mothers. I know it's a lot of single mothers. I don't care if you get on their nerves. Get with your boys. Talk to them. Men, if you got kids by a woman, man, get with them kids, man. Sit them down and talk to those kids and make sure you saving your child's life. It's fun when a grown person can run around and you ain't got to worry with no child, but you got 3-4 kids by these different women, and you ain't worried about these young men and all this, but them young men gonna be menace to societies if you don't get with them young men and sit them down and talk to them and give them some type of man instructions in their life. Because there's some women who doing a magnificent job raising them kids like that, man. And some women have bent backwards and forward trying to make sure they boys do the right thing with no help from the father. No help. The women doing it on their own. And I respect women that do that because that's a hard job, man. You got to raise boys and you got to raise daughters. You don't have that man, that man there to help you. I respect women that goes through that, man, because that's got to be tough. That has to, because I know raising 2 boys was tough. So I can only imagine, you know, if you're a woman trying to raise 2 boys and hoping that one of them or 2 of them will get it in their mind and say, hey, let's take care of mom. We got to make sure she good. And, you know, but the society they live in nowadays is pulling on them, man. It's pulling. I'm sorry, y'all. I haven't been reading comments, but y'all keep commenting. But I'm just saying, you know, I just went this way. You know, so, you know, because it's scary to think about where we are right now with our young men. It's scary. And you don't know. You just do not know how it's going to go. You know, so if you got them in your life, you got young grandkids, they young men, y'all take an opportunity to sit them down. Don't you know it's so strange to young men if you come in the house and you say, hey guys, have a seat. It's going to be strange to them because you don't do that. Do that. I know I used to do that to my boys. I mean, y'all come here and sit down. They looking at me crazy. They like, because they don't get that a lot. So when you take that opportunity to your nieces, your nephews, you know, if you got them, sit them down and talk to them. Some of them won't listen at all. Some of them ain't gonna hear nothing you gotta say. They gonna still do the mistakes and make stupid mistakes and end up in jail or whatever. That's gonna probably happen. But at least you know you done your part. If something's going on with them, I have nieces and nephews that I have sit down, I have talked to. I've even whooped one. I'm talking about, I tore their tail up. It didn't do no good. They still end up in trouble. But at least you know what? Joe Zill feel good because I know I done my part. I did my part by trying to make sure they go the right way. But if they choose not to, that's on them. All right, Joe Show. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I done shot off way somewhere else. But do your part. Do your part. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to say this, I'm going to move on. Women, men, fathers, mothers. If you do your part as a parent, and I'm gonna say this, and I know I probably won't get a chance to give one top, and I'm gonna say this. I got chills on my arm thinking about this. Women, men, mothers, fathers. Let me explain something to you. Do not, do not allow your love to kill you. And what I mean by that, you're going to have kids that you raise, they're going to go out there, they're going to do whatever the hell they want to do. They're going to get in trouble. They're going to go to jail. Do not allow your love for them to kill you. Because you can love somebody so much and they won't change that it'll kill you. And they still up doing what they doing. Do not allow your love for, I'm telling you, when they get grown and they out there doing what the hell they want to do, let them do it. Don't you allow it to stress you out to the point of kids. Some people, you got to wipe your hands and you got to go on. It may hurt you, but it would have hurt you the most is that you keep dishing and dishing out and loving and ain't nothing getting through. And they can care less about how you feel. They can care less how it's affecting you. They can care less if you lose everything you got. Long as they doing what they want to do, don't you allow it to go on. Don't you allow it to go on. If they want to live a life like that, if they want to keep getting in trouble, if they want to let them do it. Don't let them drag you down with them. That's my word, and I'm talking from experience. Do not allow it to drag you down with it, because a lot of y'all, you love your loved ones so much, you love that grown kid so much that you sitting up there, you sick, you getting counseled, you getting in the hospital because you stressing out, and they going on with their life. They give a hell less how you doing. Don't let them do you that way. I'm telling you. You better live your life and go. If they live in theirs and go, it's some people. Boy, y'all, I just done went in. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I know I've been off topic. But I'm just telling y'all, don't allow your heart to be broken and they going on because you dead and gone. You dead and gone. They still up doing exactly what they done moved on to the next relative. They done moved on. You done worried you to death. Cause I know, y'all, your kids can be on your heart. There's a loved one, a sister, or brother can be on your heart, and it hurts you to see them the way they are. But it ain't bothering them to see the way you are. It ain't bothering them at all to see you hurting. But you hurting for them. And they still on crack, they still on drugs, they still stealing, they still getting in trouble, they still going to jail. Your heart heavy, you hurting, and you getting sick, you stressed out. They still happy, doing what they do. You better find a way out. This your boy Joe, Facebook Hottest Live Show. Don't let them kill you. And I mean that from my heart. Do not allow them to kill you, because there's so many parents and so many brothers and sisters and so many of them have died over stress because a loved one will not change. And one thing I do know, I don't give a darn how much you pray. I don't give a darn how much you love. I don't give a darn how many prayer requests you put out there. I don't care. Until that individual decide that he or she wants to change, they will not change. It has to be them. I don't care how much praying you do. I don't care how much money you give them. I don't care until they want to do it. That's the only way, until they want to do it. And I'm talking from experience. Simple as that. Whew. That's 100. I think we got enough time to do one topic, guys. We got enough time to do one topic. And I apologize. I think y'all, I'm glad y'all reading each other's topics, because I just been going in. Let's do one topic. Can y'all type down the word ready? Let's do one topic. We'll say nothing for next week. You're tuned in to Facebook Hottest Live Show, The Joe Show. Guys, hey, keep it locked every Wednesday morning here at 7 o'clock a.m., guys. And also, guys, coming up, we're going to start having advertisement moments on Thursday evenings, where sometimes I come in and I'm going to be talking about all the individuals who advertise with The Joe Show. So if you have any announcements, you have any kind of church announcements or anything, guys, you want to add that to the list, make a donation to The Joe Show, and I'll be able to put those announcements out. We're going to start doing that probably on Thursday nights. So I will be getting with you guys soon, letting you know. All right, guys, let's get it in. Here is our first Joe Show topic. Woman writes, Joe, I'm a 42-year-old female. I've been dating my guy friend for 1 year now. Well, he brought up body counts. I know some of y'all know what body count means. Let me explain to y'all what body count means. Body count in 2025 means how many people you slept with. How many men you slept with. How many women. That's what body count. Because I know some of y'all may not know what body count means. Okay, body count means that. All right, he brought up body count. He wanted to share how many women he had slept with. He's 44 years old, and he told me he had been with 13 different women in his entire life. He asked me, and I told him that I had been with 38 different men in my life. Yeah, Joe, his whole attitude has changed toward me. And I don't think our relationship is going to make it. My question is this. Why is it that I can accept his number of women with no problem, but he can't accept mine? Should I have lied? I really like him. How can I fix this? Um, okay. Help me. Help me. Help. Okay, on this topic here, good morning, Rodney. What's going on with you? Y'all, I don't even know what to say. Yeah, I'm trying to wait for y'all to weigh in on this. I got my opinion about it, but I'm gonna weigh in on it. So he told her that he had slept with 13 different women in this, and he's 44 years old. He told her that he's had 13 different women in his life. She's 42 years old, and she told him she's had 38 different men. She slept with 38 different men. He basically is telling you that's too many men. I'm sorry. That's no matter how you look at it, no matter how you cut it, he's telling you that. And you ask why come he can't accept it? Because your number is higher than his. The reason why he can't accept it is because your number is higher than his number. Your number is substantially, and I'm not talking about you, but I'm talking about you. 38 that's quite a bit of, that means you 40, you 42, you done almost had a man every year of your life since you was a baby. And I don't know what to say. You done had a man since you were 1 year old. I mean, what can a brother say? Whew, 38, that means all fingers and toes got counted. I ain't being funny. Hold on, let me read some of these comments. All right. You got Keisha Davis saying you can't fix it. Nicole McGee saying you can't fix it. We got Jeff says, not qualified for this one, as many body count plus Julie's will not even require both hands. I hear you, Jeff. Jeff said that theirs won't even require both hands, him and his wife together. All right, we got Sandra said, I honestly don't know why people ask that question knowing they can't handle the truth. Thank you. Hey, Sammy just put up the prayer. Sammy just put up some prayer. That's all Sammy did. Sammy just put up some prayer. We got Cassandra say he should have been asking that in the beginning. You can't fix that. The ball is in the court now. Men don't like those type of numbers. Whew. Now there's too many men. He probably gone. He probably finna run, girl, says Lysandra. Miss Kimberly says you keep up with all of that. That's ridiculous. She kept up with it, Kim. She kept up with it. Nicole says, why would you want to know that anyway? Either men, I want to say this to the men. You cannot compete with a woman. I'm going to sound like a robot. Men, you cannot compete with a woman. Men, you cannot compete with a woman. Man, shut up. I don't want to know nobody. I don't care. Don't tell me. I told my wife I don't want to know nobody. Keep it to yourself. I don't want to know. If you got a baby when I meet you, act like the stork brought it. I don't want to know who your baby dad is. I don't want to know nothing. I don't want to know nothing. 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 I don't want to know nothing. I don't want to know nothing. I don't want to know who you. I don't even want to know who you had a crush on in the kindergarten. I don't want to know. If you tell me you kissed a boy in the kindergarten, I'm gonna look at him funny when I see him today. I don't even want to know. Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. He should have, Cassandra said he should have been asking that in the beginning. Okay, I read that one. Lysandra says, no, okay, we got Kimberly says, how can you? I got that one. Nicole says, why would you want? I got that one. Sandra says, in other words, she's more experienced. Girl, she way more experienced. KB says, ×3. We got Takeshi said she may as well keep collecting bodies. He ain't gonna want hers. What you said? Jeff says you can fix the problem. You built that house. You gotta live with the consequences. Both these folks need to figure out they basing the relationship on numbers. They need to know those things cause consequences. That's right. Sammy says, you something else, Joe. Hey. Kimberly says she should have took that one to the grave. Rodney Beater said, an engine with too many miles on it. Let me tell you something. Not the story. Hey, let me tell you something. I don't want to know. There's one conversation that I don't think a man and a woman should even have. If you love each other, man, leave that crap in the past. Because you go to talking, you go next thing you know, because if she done slept with 38 men, you done slept with somebody this man know. That's a lot of people. That's a whole bunch of cucumbers planted in the garden. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. Just look over me. Just look over me. That's a whole bunch of cucumbers planted in the garden. That's all I got to say. Oh, my Lord. I'm sorry. Boy, I'd have stopped her when she took her shoes off. It's shit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Boy, as soon as she took her shoe, hold it. Cause boy, as soon as she took her shoes off, I'd have stopped, bro. You should have stopped as soon as she got your You know it's gonna be a high number when somebody start counting on their faith. You know it's finna be a high number when they start doing like that right here. When they put that finger on their face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't want to know. Keep it to yourself. I don't want to know. And women, stop all this stuff when you see some man and you think he handsome or whatever, and you want to tell your husband you used to talk to him. Oh yeah, I used to talk to him. Don't know. KB, don't tell me. I don't want to know. Keep it to yourself. I don't care. I don't care. But then you see a man walking with a limp and he look real bad. You won't tell that man you used to talk to. Yeah, I used to talk to him. I don't know. No, keep it to yourself. I don't want to know who you used to talk to. I don't want to know who. I don't want to know nobody you used to talk to. Keep it to yourself. I ain't trying to talk about it. I ain't gonna talk about mine. You ain't gonna talk about yours. You gonna talk about mine. You ain't gonna talk about yours. No. We don't talk about that. Let's keep that to ourselves. Whatever. Everybody you meet need to be your cousin. I don't need nobody. They're my cousin. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Nope. I don't want to talk about it. Whew, y'all. I done laughed. Y'all done had me cutting up this morning. Hey, appreciate you guys. We'll pick up that next topic, guys, next week on Wednesday. We'll pick up the next topic, guys. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Remember, guys, if you want to donate to the Joe Show, cash sign. Somebody write that down for me. Cash sign. Joe Show Brazil. I appreciate you guys logging in every Wednesday morning at 7 o'clock a.m. And remember, guys, talk to your young people. Talk to your young men. Talk to your young women. Hey, let them know that we are endangered species right now. The way we're living right now, the way things have been placed out there on our heads, we need to get it right, man. We need to talk to our young men, our young women. When you get that opportunity, have them have a seat. Talk to them. Remember that. Guys, thank you so much, Aaron, for putting it out there. Cash sign, Joe Show, Brazil. That's how you donate to the Joe Show to keep me doing what I'm doing every Wednesday morning. Love you guys. Hey, stay cool. Remember, stay hydrated. Check on your old people. Check on your folks at the house. Make sure their ACs is working. And make sure you drink plenty of fluids today if you're out and about. Guys out there working on the highway department, make sure you stay hydrated. Make sure you drink plenty of water. Get you some Gatorade. And check on your people. This your boy Joe, Facebook Hottest Live Show. We out of here, guys. We out of here. Love you guys. Peace.
It's time. Early in the morning. When I'm right. Time to wake up. Listening to the Joe.